Let's get started with the Week 12 NFL 2023 season predictions. What's up, going? How y'all doing this week? We're back a week later. It's Wednesday, November 22nd, and we have a huge week of games of NFL games. So let's get started. So the first game we have is the AFC games. We got the Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. The Miami Dolphins are coming off of a close win against the Raiders last week, and the Jets are coming off of an ugly loss to the Buffalo Bills. This Dolphins team still the real deal. I don't trust the Jets against this team. I know Zach Wilson got benched, and now they're going to be starting Tim Boyle in this game, but I just don't think Tim Boyle is enough for this Jets team. You know, the Jets O line is terrible, so and it's going to get mauled by the Dolphins defense. So I honestly know there's no doubt the Dolphins are the better team. So give me the Miami Dolphins to win this one on the road. Next we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are coming off of a mini bye after losing to the Ravens last Thursday, and the Steelers are coming off of a close loss to the Cleveland Browns. The Bengals lost Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow got a wrist injury, and he's out for the season. That's a huge loss for the Cincinnati Bengals. But they're gonna have their backup. I forgot his name. But the Steelers are a pretty good team, but they're still finding ways to win. But last week, they somehow lost that game, but I don't think the Steelers team plays like their record. I'm just being honest. I still feel like this Bengals team is the better team for some reason. Even though Joe Burrow's not there, there's still some weapons on that offense for the backup. So I'm going to take the Cincinnati Bengals to win this game at home. Um, I believe they can get it done against Pittsburgh. Next, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Houston Texans. The Jaguars are coming off of a win over the Tennessee Titans, and the Texans are still looking good, man. They still looking like a good team. Um, they're coming off a win against the Arizona Cardinals. This Texans team is really good this year, man. I like CJ Stroud. He's been great. The offense is great. The defense is great. The Jaguars too. Now, don't get me wrong. This is a good divisional round. Well, not divisional round, but a divisional matchup between these two teams. But I know this Jaguars team is great. The Texans have been owning the Jaguars for years now, and the last time these two teams played each other was back in Week 3 of this season. It was in Jacksonville, and we saw the Texans just destroyed them 37-17. You might call me a little crazy, but I'm actually taking a risk, and I'm going to go with the Houston Texans to win at home in Houston. I think they can get it done. I just like how this Texans team look, but the Jaguars need to win this if they want to stay afloat on top of the AFC South. The Cleveland Browns at the Denver Broncos. This Browns team is not going to have Deshaun Watson because he's out for the season, and the Browns are coming off of a close win last week against the Steelers, and the Broncos are coming off of a comeback victory against the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Football. This Broncos team is improving. They've won 4 games straight now. They're on a 4 game win streak. Russell Wilson looks great again. I'm liking how this team looks, and the Browns are still pretty good too. Even though they're going to have their backup, the rookie backup, Dorian Thompson Robinson. This is kind of a tough one to pick because I know both of these two teams are decent. I just feel like this Browns defense is better. Obviously, I mean the Broncos got a great defense too, but the Browns defense is number one still. So I'm going to take the Cleveland Browns to beat the Broncos in Denver. The Kansas City Chiefs at the Las Vegas Raiders. The Chiefs are coming off an ugly loss to the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Raiders are coming off of a loss to the Miami Dolphins. Um, I want to take the Chiefs to win this game, but if the Chiefs want to be a teaming, they got to get the offense together. Mahomes, he looks great, but his receivers dropping passes, that's not good and everything. And the Raiders are trying to get revived. You know, they got this new team, this new head coach in Antonio Pierce. They're 2-1 right now with Antonio Pierce. But I just still feel like this Chiefs team can get it done. So give me the Chiefs to win on the road in Las Vegas. The Baltimore Ravens at the Los Angeles Chargers. The Ravens are coming off of a mini bye after beating the Bengals on Thursday night. The Chargers are coming off of a loss to the Green Bay Packers. Um, this Chargers team, I just cannot trust them no more because they're just finding ways to lose. When they have a chance to win, they just find a way to lose for some reason. The coaching, Brandon Staley, I just don't know what to say about him no more. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets released after this season done, which I feel like he should have been gone in the first place, even before this season started. But like I said, Justin Herbert's a great quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He's good, and they got a good offense. They got all those tall wide receivers, but for some reason they just cannot put games away. I don't know what's up with the Chargers, but obviously the Ravens are the better team. I want to pick the Baltimore Ravens to win on the road. I would be very disappointed if the Ravens don't win this game. Now on to the AFC versus NFC games. And before I get into that, guys, if you're not already, be sure to follow me on my social media, my Instagram, my TikTok, and my Twitter. And I have a Discord, by the way. You can follow me up there as well. Send me a request. Now, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The New England Patriots and the New York Giants. The Patriots are coming off of a bye, and last time we saw them was when they lost to the Colts in Germany 2 weeks ago. The New York Giants are coming off of a big victory over the Washington Commanders. This is kind of a tough one to pick, to be honest, because both of these teams are bad, but the Giants really got a good win over the Commanders. I mean, but it's the Commanders, so they own the Commanders anyway. So I mean, they beat them what 31 to 19. So that's I guess that's not really impressive for the Giants. They're gonna have obviously Tommy DeVito at starting quarterback, Mac Jones at starting quarterback, but I want to say give me Mac Jones and the New England Patriots to win this game. They're coming off a bye and they're fresh and they're pretty healthy, but like I said, it's still tough. I don't know. But would I be surprised if the Giants pull off this victory? No, I wouldn't be surprised if they do pull off this victory against the Patriots. Because, like I said, both teams are bad. But give me the New England Patriots to win. To win on the road against the Giants. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Indianapolis Colts. The Buccaneers are coming off of a loss to the San Francisco 49ers, and the Colts are coming off of a bye. Last time we saw them, they beat the Patriots 2 weeks ago in Germany. The Buccaneers are a great team. I feel like their offense is pretty good. With Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, but the Colts are fresh, man. The Colts, I'm liking the Colts this year. The Colts are pretty fresh. They're at home. They got the home advantage. They got a good offense. They got a good defense. Now I'm not gonna lie. Their run defense is no. I'm sorry. Their pass defense is iffy, but and the Buccaneers run defense is pretty good. But I think this is where the Colts is going to take off right here. I think they can beat the Buccaneers. So I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts at home to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Um, the Carolina Panthers at the Tennessee Titans. There's no doubt. I'm picking the Tennessee Titans. The Titans are coming off of a big loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Carolina Panthers are coming off of a huge loss to the Dallas Cowboys. But give me the Tennessee Titans, even though the Titans are looking like they are right now. I don't trust the Panthers at all. The Panthers are just they're a mess. The Panthers are a mess. But give me the Tennessee Titans to win at home. I think they have a better shot at winning than Carolina. Carolina doesn't have an O line. They're just a mess on offense. But the Panthers still have a good defense. I will give them that. Buffalo Bills against the Philadelphia Eagles. I feel like this is going to be a pretty good game. I kind of feel like this should have been a primetime game, honestly, but it's not. So I think let's see, the Bills are coming off of a big win over the New York Jets, and the Eagles are coming off of a close win from against the Kansas City Chiefs. Uh, both of these teams are great. They're pretty great, but the Bills are kind of iffy this year. The Eagles, they're not. They're good. Their record shows they're good, but they're not. They don't look like how they were last year when they was just manhandling teams. But I just still feel like the Eagles team are the better team than Buffalo. And they got the home advantage in Philadelphia. So I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles to beat the Buffalo Bills, especially how the way the Bills has been playing, offensively. Yeah, I understand what they did to the Jets, but let's face it. The Jets defense was tired because the Jets defense is always carrying the Jets offense, and the Jets offense just cannot get any points. So I feel like that's what gave the Buffalo Bills the advantage is because the defense couldn't stay off the field. But the Jets defense couldn't stay off the field. But I'm saying that I'm taking the Eagles because I feel like they're the better team. So give me the Philadelphia Eagles at home. Now we got the NFC games. We got the first Thanksgiving game. We got the Green Bay Packers at the Detroit Lions. The Packers are coming off of a win against the Chargers. The Lions are coming off of a win, a last minute win against the Bears. Um, the Packers, they looked okay. They were pretty good in that game against the Chargers. The Lions was pretty great in that game, but they're 8-2 right now. But let's face it, the Lions haven't really played any. They haven't played any. They haven't beaten any good teams throughout the season. So I kind of feel like that's the only reason why they're 8-2. But I want to go ahead and take them at home in Detroit, all because they're playing another terrible team in the Packers. So give me the Detroit Lions to win. I would be very surprised if the Packers pull this off. The Washington Commanders at the Dallas Cowboys. There's no doubt in my mind the Cowboys are going to win this game. Um, the Commanders, I'm giving up on them. They got a good offense. They got a good quarterback in Sam Howell, but I don't know what's up with them now. Like they just continue to disappoint. I don't know what it is. And I know the Dallas Cowboys are going to take care of business and beat them. So give me the Dallas Cowboys at home to win on Thanksgiving. And now we got the San Francisco 49ers against the Seattle Seahawks. This is the third um Thanksgiving game. 49ers are coming off of a win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seahawks are coming off of a ridiculous loss against the LA Rams by a missed field goal by the Seahawks. Um, Give me the 49ers to win on the road. I know the Seahawks have been owning the Niners for years, but I feel like the Niners own them now. So give me the San Francisco 49ers to win in Seattle. I think I think they got this victory. I would be a little surprised if the Seattle Seahawks pull this off, but give me the 49ers. I'm taking the 49ers, of course. The New Orleans Saints at the Atlanta Falcons. Saints are coming off of a bye. Falcons are coming off of a bye. Both teams are well rested. The Saints and the Falcons. The Falcons, I think the last time we saw the Falcons, they lost to Arizona. Yeah, Arizona. And I think the last time we saw the Saints is when they lost to Minnesota, I think. Yeah. But I'm gonna take the Saints to win against the Falcons. The Falcons are having quarterback issues and everything. Um, they've been having quarterback issues with Taylor Heineke or either Desmond Ritter. But Derek Carr is in concussion protocol. But if he's playing in this game, I'll pick the Saints definitely. Um, I don't know. Maybe Desmond Ritter will be playing in this game. We'll see for the Falcons. But I'm still rocking with the Saints to win on the road. The Los Angeles Rams at the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals are coming off of a loss to the Houston Texans, and the LA Rams are coming off of a win against the Seattle Seahawks because the Seahawks missed the field goal to win the game. The Rams, they're I'm pulling for the Rams to at least try to get back in there in the playoffs this year. The Cardinals are not. I mean, their record shows that they're terrible, but they nearly beat the Texans last week. Kyler Murray looks like a different person, in my opinion. I don't know about everyone else, but Kyler Murray looks like a different person. He's been playing pretty good since he's gotten back because he looked real good in that Falcons game. But the Rams are good. But Cooper Cup got hurt last week, and I don't know if he's gonna be in this game this week. So for now, I'm gonna take the LA Rams and win on the road in Arizona. But if Cooper Cup is not in that game, then I definitely may switch to the Cardinals. But we'll see. Now we got the Monday Night Football game. We got the um Chicago Bears at the Minnesota Vikings. The Bears are coming off of a loss to the Lions, and the Vikings are coming off of a loss to the Broncos. Um, Both of these teams, I mean, the Bears aren't good. They're not good, even though they did keep it close against the Lions. So the Vikings, I still got a little faith in the Vikings. Just a little faith. So if I were to pick, I would take the Minnesota Vikings at home because it's tough playing in Minnesota. It's always tough playing in Minnesota, and I just think the Vikings obviously are the better team. And I think they're going to get it done. So those are my picks for this week. Some may change. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to submit these 16 picks. Yeah, no teams are on a bye this week, by the way. Every team is playing because it's Thanksgiving. Also, I forgot to mention that, the Commanders, they had an ugly loss to the Giants. And the Cowboys destroyed, the Panthers last week. I forgot to mention that. I did forget to mention that. So those are all my picks, and thank you guys for watching. And if you can, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys back here next week. Take care.